So this will be a slow flow, and I'm slowly, hopefully getting better at this whole making videos bit. But we'll start on our mats. Let me check. Cell phones on silence. And start seated, however feels comfortable in your body. Allow your eyes to close. And just begin to settle into a slower pace. See if you can zero into the beat of your heart. And how long you can keep your breath and mind centered and there. Inhaling, breathe into your nose, filling up the entirety of your lungs, all the way up to your collarbone. Exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale through your mouth, sigh out. Inhale through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale through your mouth, sigh out. Keeping that same constriction through the back of your throat, inhale through your nose. Seal your lips, exhale through your nose. Breathing this way in your Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling, let your chin drop down towards your chest. Rock your head a bit from side to side. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, drape your head back and just allow your head to rock a bit from side to side here. Full circles if that feels nice in your body or not. Slip your palms onto your knees. Inhaling, roll your shoulders back, lift your head up. Open through the expansion of your chest. Exhale, round through your back, navel towards your spine. Create space in between the vertebrae and the lower portion of your back. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, go back to creating space. Couple of breaths this way in a seated cat-cow. And if you wanted to move a bit from side to side, up and down, give it a full twist or a forward fold. All of these things are available. So just whatever feels nice in your body all the way through class. Inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. Exhale, release your hands down in front of you onto the mat. Roll over your feet or swing them around, however you need to in order to get to your hands. Inhale, drop your navel down, lift your head up. Exhale, round through your back, navel toward your spine, chin through your chest. Inhale, navel drops down, head lifts. Exhale, round through your back. A couple more of these, and then same as we did with those seated cat-cows. If your preference is to let your body sway a little bit from side to side, you feel like you need a twist or you're ready for your downward facing dog, you can do any of these things. Try to keep the navel drawn in and up towards your spine, Uddiyana Bandha the entire time. Curling your toes under, inhale, lift your knees up off the mat. Try to draw your chest down towards your thighs and then straighten your legs. Chin tucks into your chest. Perhaps you puckle your feet a few times. On your next inhalation, you can walk your hands back towards your feet. Exhale, bend your knees and soften, chest to thighs. Look for a stretch in the lower portion of your back. Inhale, take a half lift. Flatten your back like a table, hands along your legs or the floor. Roll the shoulders back, create space in between your ears and your shoulders. Staying rooted down through your feet, active legs. Exhale, forward fold down. Try to hinge from the hip. And if you wanted to hug your arms around your legs. Keep rooting for the soles of your feet. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up and over your head. Catch the left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side stretch over to the right. Press down for your left foot. You can soften your right knee if you wanted to just the left down. Inhale, lift up the center. Exhale, opposite direction. Pressing down through the right foot, maybe the left knee bends a bit. Inhale, lift up the center, give it a little back bend. That feels nice. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Plank pose, straight as a board or the best you can get, knees down if you'd like. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, upward facing dog or cobra. So hips down or hips lifted, between ankle stays tucked in and out. Curl the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Look in between your legs or up towards your navel. Take a few breaths. You can always adjust your hands and your feet. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your toes. Exhale, soften bent knees, chest to thighs. Inhale, half lift, engage your core, flat back. Exhale, root your feet as you fold. Keep rooting, strong legs. Inhale, lift your arms up and over your head. Catch the left wrist, exhale over to the right. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Plank position, looks like you're gonna do a push-up. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, hover your chest. Inhale, lift your heart, hips down or hips lifted. Exhale, toes curl under, hips high, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths to reset. Inhaling, walking your hands back towards your toes. Exhale, soften as you fold. Half lift, fill. Bow forward, empty. Inhale, reach high. Swaying side to side on your exhales. A little bit of a back bend, fold. Inhale, walk forward. Moving through your vinyasa, that's your push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Moving into a variation of sternum square B. Inhale, draw your right leg high. Exhale, take your right knee to your right wrist, your right foot to your left wrist. Sink your hips down and lengthen the left leg back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Just a little pigeon pose. You're looking for opening sensation through the hip. And if you need to stay engaged, squeezing your inner thighs together, you can do that. Right hand planted down onto the mat. Turn onto the inside of your left foot. Inhaling, take the right foot out to the left. Lift your left hand up, falling star, rock star, whatever you want to call it. Exhaling, your left hand is going to come back down, side plank, opening to the opposite side. Right foot steps on top of the left. Lift your right hand high. Strong core. On your exhale, step the right foot forward. Left heel comes down. Inhale into your warrior one, reach your arms up and over your head. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Step back, high to low. Take your vinyasa. Pigeon opposite side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, take it down towards the mat, left knee to left wrist. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fall forward. Falling star, left hand presses inside of your right foot. Inhale, slide the left leg out, lift your right arm up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Side plank to the opposite side, left foot steps back, left hand lifts. At your inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, lift both thumbs up, warrior one. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Step it back, high to low. Couple of breaths in your down dog. Step or hop your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half left. Exhale, fold forward. Knees bent. Inhale, reach out, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half left. Exhale, palms press, step back, high to low. Inhale, heart. Exhale, hips. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Heart lifts as you felt. Forward fold and deep. Inhale into your falling star, triangle, rock star. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back, take your vinyasa. Or just step back in the down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pigeon. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, heart falls. Inhale, falling star, open. Exhale, right hand to plants. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, step the left foot forward, back to a down. Inhale, reach your arms up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, high to low. Heart, hips. Couple of breaths in your down dog. Step or hop up to the front. Inhale, hop. Exhale, fold. Knees bent. Inhale, reach chair. Exhale, forward fold. So we'll go one more time through. Inhale, hop. Exhale, fold. Step it back. Right leg high, pigeon pose. Heart lifts, heart falls. Press into the right hand, falling star. Left hand comes down. Inhale, side plank, right arm lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step it back, high to low. Left leg lifts high, step it through, pigeon pose. Slide the foot out to the side, right arm lifts. Right hand down, spin around, side plank. Left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step it back. Couple of breaths in down dog. The child's pose is always available. Step or hop up to the front. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, arms reach up, chair pose. 3 breaths here. Sink a little bit deeper. Draw your hands over your third eye. Sink a little bit deeper. Take your elbows towards your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, or if you wanted to play with crow, knees to the upper arms, engage your core. Pick your toes up, look a couple of feet in front of you. Nobody wants to watch the ground coming towards their face. If you're feeling comfortable, you can try to kick back. Exhale, up. Inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Back into the mat, so a kneeling lunge, hip shifting forward. Inhale, you're gonna reach your left arm up, right arm comes back. Kneeling lunge. Look for a stretch through the obliques as you twist, as you open up to the front side of your left quadricep. Exhale, take your hips back towards your heel. Now you can always stay high, or you can come down low. The magic is taking your right toes back towards your head as you fold. You're looking for sensation down the underside of your right leg. Inhale, walk yourself forward. Plant the right hand in front of your right foot. Lift your left leg up and your left hand up. Stack your hips and press through your left heel like you're pushing into a wall. Lift your left leg up a little bit higher so you can feel the engagement happening along the outside of your left hip and your left thigh. Left arm moves up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, high to low. Hard the hips. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps through. Right knee down. Inhale, reach your arm up. Right arm swings up, left arm back. Press down through your back leg. Squeeze in through your inner thighs. Exhale, hips back towards your heel. Forward fold over your left leg. So again, you can stay high if you've got a lot of pressure in the knee. Left foot comes down, press into the left foot and the left hand. Inhale into your half moon. Lift your right leg a little bit higher so you feel the engagement happening along the outside of your hip. Exhale, take it back into your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through. Back knee down. Inhale, twisted kneeling lunge. Exhale, hips back, half seated splits. Inhale, walk forward, half moon, stack. On your exhale, left knee behind the right as you curtsy. So you bend a little bit into your right knee. Left hand comes down. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Focus in on your breathing. On your next breath, start to push into your right foot. Take the left knee up into your chest. Try to balance. Tap the bit left knee onto your right elbow. Exhale, step it back, Skandasana. Lightly landing on the left foot at the back of your mat, left knee bends. Right toe is moving up towards the ceiling. You can always go up onto the left toes. Hands can stay down onto the floor to support you, or come up. Again, it doesn't matter how far you come down, as long as you get a stretch through the underside of your right leg and into a little bit of the groin area. Turning to the back of the mat, look towards your left toes as you pivot. Inhaling, you're going to turn your hips, curl the right toes under. Lunge into your left knee, lift the right knee. Reach your right arm up and your left arm back as you corkscrew into a high lunge. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, high low. Inhale, left leg lifts up high. Exhale, step it through. Back into the mat. Inhale, lift up through your right fingertips. Exhale, hips back towards your heels. Half seated splits. Inhale, walk forward, half moon, right side lifts. Exhale into your curtsy with a twist. Tuck the back knee, right hand down, left arm lifts up. Look for feeling and sensation in your glutes. Press into your left foot. Inhale, rise up. Tap the bent right knee into your left elbow. A little crunch. Exhale, step your right foot to the front of the mat. Bend into your right knee. Skandasana, opposite side. Try to pivot to the front of the room. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, lift your left arm up, corkscrew. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step it back, high to low. Starting again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through. Back knee down. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, shift your hips back. Inhale into your half moon, right hand down. Exhale, curtsy with a twist. Tuck your knee, lift your right arm up. Give it a crunch, so as you stand on your right leg, tap knee to elbow, Savasana on your exhale. Slide into the back of the mat. Turn to the back of the room, curl the back toes under. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, warrior two. Open through your arms. Keep the left knee bent. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Catch your left wrist. Open up into your sky archer. Exhale, turning back to the back of your mat. Tuck your right knee behind your left. Slide it all the way down as you sit. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, twist deeper, right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Inhaling, we're going to take a standing split, hands down. Lift your right toes up towards the ceiling. If you wanted to give it a hop into your handstands, that's your choice. Exhale, step it back, high to low. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through, back and down. Inhale, reach your right arm high, kneeling crescent lunge with the twist. Exhale, hips back, half seated splits. Inhale, walk it forward, half moon, lift your right side up. Exhale, curtsy with the twist, right knee down, tuck the back knee, left hand lifts. You've got your standing crunch here, so left foot presses, left elbow to right knee. Exhale, step your foot back, Savasana to the front. Inhaling into your corkscrew, lunge into your right knee as you turn to the front of the mat with your left arm up high. Exhale, warrior two, open up through your arms. Inhale, straighten your right leg, catch your right wrist, sky archer. Looking for a stretching sensation in between the ribs, intercostal muscles on your right side. Turning to the front of the mat, exhale into your seated position. Left knee behind the right, sink down low. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, twist. Back into your standing splits. Inhale, come to the front. Hands press down. Lift your left toes up. You can handstand hop here if you'd like. Exhale, step it back. High and low. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Back knee down. Inhale, kneeling, twisted lunge. Exhale, hips back towards your heel fold. Inhale, walk forward, half moon. Curtsy with a twist, tuck the back knee, lift your right arm. Take a crunch as you stand, right elbow to left knee. Exhale, Savasana, back of the mat. Inhale into your corkscrew, reach your right arm up, turn to the back of your mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sky archer, catch your wrist. Exhale, take a seat to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, standing splits. Lift up through your right toes. Handstand if you'd like. Exhale, step it back, high to low. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Kneeling, lunge with a twist. Half seated splits. Walk forward, half moon. Curtsy with a twist, right hand down. Standing crunch on the left foot, elbow to knee. Step back, Savasana, bend your right knee. Corkscrew, turn to the front of the room, left arm high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, sit to the front. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, standing splits, hands down, toes up. Exhale, step it back, high to low. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. One more time through. Right leg high, step through. Kneeling lunge. Hips back. Walk it forward, right hand down, left side, left side. Curtsy with a twist. Take your crunch. Savasana. Woo! Turn to the back, corkscrew. Warrior two. Sky archer. Curtsy to the back so that you can slide the right leg down. Sit. Inhale, lift the right hand high. Exhale, twist. Standing splits, toes up. Step it back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through, back knee down. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, half moon. Curtsy with a twist. Take your crunch, standing on the left foot. Step it back, Savasana. Corkscrew to the front. Warrior two. Sky archer, catch your wrist. Exhale, sit to the front of the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, step it back, high to low. 3 breaths in your down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, lift up, big star. Open up through your arms. Exhale, bend both knees, sink low. Little goddess squat. Hands behind your head. Inhale through your nose. We're going to take 5 tick-tocks. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opposite. 1 more. 2 more. 1 more. Sink your hips lower, lift your arms up and over your head, and just breathe. Notice where you have engagement. The way your feet grip the mat. The strain of your quadriceps. The engagement of your inner thighs. Outer hips. The rise and fall of your collarbones with your breathing. Exhale, hands over your heart. Keep your knees bent. Hands come down to the floor and you stay bent, right hand down, left arm lifts. When asked how far can you run through a forest? Very important question here. The answer is only halfway. Because any further than halfway is running out of the forest. But nobody really knows when that halfway point hits. So nobody really knows how further it is to run out. It's all about trust. Exhale, you're going to switch. So instead of expending energy on worrying when you leave this forest, expend your energy on the belief that you will leave the forest. The trust that everything changes, but nothing stays the same for long. Both hands down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Press the palms into the mat. Exhale, step back. High low. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower your chest back down to the mat. Reach your left hand forward. Reach your right arm back. Try to catch your right toes. Inhale, press foot into hand, and the foot lift up. And if you wanted to float the left leg or float the left arm, you could. Continue to breathe. Squeeze through your inner thighs so you don't want the right knee swinging out to the side. Exhale, release. Switching sides, left hand goes back towards your left foot. Press hand in the foot and the foot in the hand and lift up. You can lift your right leg and your right arm if you'd like. Deep breathing. If you feel crunchy in your neck, make sure to look down as opposed to out or up. Navel stays tucked in and up towards your spine. One more deep breath. Exhale, release down. Take a few breaths, just laying on your belly. Hands press into the mat. Inhale, lift up. Hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Hips back towards your heels. Inhale, come forward, slide the right knee forward back into your pigeon pose, but this time we're gonna hold. So heart lifts, heart falls. Make the adjustments necessary. So wiggle through your hips if you need to. Sit on the right hip, bend your left knee. You can even roll over onto your back, taking your right knee, your right ankle to your left knee, crossing your hands along your left hamstring. If you're choosing to do this, you may want to flex your right foot a bit as you draw the legs in. If you wanted to hold this for longer, you can more than welcome to do so. Otherwise, pigeon pose breathing. So if your option is to hold your pigeon for another minute or two, you could go ahead and pause, hold as long as you would like. If you wanted to lengthen this out into more of a yin portion of class. You're going to see with me, we're just going to walk the hands back. Swing the left foot out in front of you, connect the right foot to the inside of your left leg. Remove any extra flesh from underneath your sit bones. Inhale, lift up through your arms, exhale, forward, fold down. Toes striking back towards your head for the first couple of breaths, and then you can let your body soften. You can allow your breath to soften, to slow down. This is another place where you could hit pause if you wanted an extra minute or two. Otherwise, just walk your hands back. Feet to the mat, hands back behind you. Inhale, lift your hips up, reverse your table. Exhale, release your hips down. Cross your ankles. Slide over your feet, hands and knees. You take a few cat cows if you wanted, or another child's pose, but in the end, the left knee is going to come up. The right leg extends back. Pigeon on the opposite side, make the adjustments necessary to your body so shapes can feel differently from right to left side. Inhale, lift your heart, exhale, fall forward. And just allow your breath to come and go as it needs to. And certainly if you wanted to hang out here longer, press the pause button. Otherwise, inhale, lift your arms up. Swing the right leg around, left foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, open through your heart, exhale, fall forward. Take an active stretch first, letting your toes track back towards your head, pressing your hamstring and your calf into the mat, navel tucked into the spine. Inhale, big full breath, exhale, soften, relax your toes, relax your head. Inhaling, walking up, unless you're gonna hold longer, then press that pause button. Hands behind you, feet on the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, reverse table. Exhale, hips come down. Roll all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. You can rock a bit. If there's something else you need to see with your practice, inversions like a shoulder stand or a headstand, a twist, letting your knees fall from the right to the left, happy baby, please feel free to take those things. It is a video. And then slowly lengthen out into your Savasana. Take a few breaths right here. If you want to along the Shavasana, press the pause button, otherwise wiggle fingers and toes. Inhaling, lift your arms up and over your head. Exhaling, roll over to one side. Take a few breaths and think of something you're grateful for. Pressing your hands into the mat and come up into a seated position. Palms over your heart. I leave you with one sentiment quote. I'm going to totally misrepresent it as I say it in my own words, because I don't have it memorized. But they say that in life, you spend the majority of your life being yanked by the hand from one thing to another. This is important. That is important. You should worry about this. You should worry about that. And that the practice is the act of yanking your hand back, placing one hand on your heart and the other on top, and saying, no, this is what I'm for. This is what matters. Palms together, hands towards your third eye. Namaste. It was fun. See you around.